Camp Honor is it's a nonprofit that was set up out of a passion to see how I've been blessed in my life as a first veteran, 4 years in the United States Navy, and 25 years as a first responder. Who I've seen a lot of things that I wouldn't wish that upon others, and I'm not alone in that. That we ask so much of our veterans for the freedoms that we have, as well as first responders, and like Camp Honor was set up to get those type of individuals into the outdoors. God spoke to me very clearly. I felt it when I was at my property. I own some acreage in Southern Ohio, going on 7 years now, and I don't know where I would be mentally in a resilience standpoint if I didn't have the ability to go out and hunt. And that was something that was my grandfather hunted, and all of my uncles, cousins, and then my father, and I couldn't wait. Like I remember I was like 10 years old and I wasn't allowed to go. I think I had to be 12 years old to be able to go on my first whitetail hunt. And I remember that experience, and it was just such an amazing thing because it's family, it's the camaraderie of being able to do that, and then being able to harvest animals and then feed off of those, eat. So literally Camp Honor was started because of my knowledge that if we can get first responders the ability to get out and hunt and fish, I think that's key to today's society to help combat PTSD. There are a lot of other different things out there that also is trying to combat PTSD. And I really feel that combining like-minded individuals who have a deep-rooted, active faith, not just like, oh, I believe in God. No, I serve God, and I actively serve Him with my time, my talents, and my treasures. And then also have that support system at home of a family. I'm a father of an 18-year-old that's getting ready to go to college, but more so, I have a wife that I've been married to for 29 years that I don't know where I would be without that support. Combining that and then the ability to go into the outdoors has given me the resilience that I still feel that I'm able to serve my community and don't feel like I have these issues. So I started talking to a lot of individuals about that. And actually, I was talking to a psychologist that does our fire department pre-exams for preconditional employments. And we were having a large number of those come back as not being fit for the job. And so it was some anecdotal conversations of what is going on? Like why it felt like in today's culture that is being more prevalent, and not just in what we do at my fire department, but peers around the state, talking to peers in California. We've had more people fail the psychological exams that weren't fit to be able to handle the stressors of this job than ever before. And I started talking to the psychologist that we were using and saying, do you ever have issues with people who hunt? And she was kind of surprised by that question. And she's like, I haven't really thought about that. But what you're saying, as you're saying, and I'm processing that, I can't say that I have. She's like, can I get back with you? She did. She got back with me and she says, you know what? You're hitting something there that I don't see and remember, like people who have sat with her that had the ability to hunt, that they're like, whether it was generational or they started their own hunting experience, they had much more mental resilience than those who had not. Farming was in the mix of that as well. People who have that live on a farm, work with their hands, or outside, dealing with nature. So I truly believe that God being able to help me start this nonprofit of getting first responders those opportunities to be in the outdoors is going to give them tools that will be able to give them that mental resilience, that well-being. So And on that would be guided, they're going to be guided hunts and trips in the outdoors. It would always be paired up with individuals like myself, and we have board members that are willing to go on these hunts and sit around a campfire, talk about like, where are you at in your faith? Where are you at in your marriage? That's key. And so that's why Camp Honor was started, because my own mental resilience and the identifying that I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't have that ability to be outdoors and have hunting experiences. And that's what I want to share with others and give tools. And hopefully it just builds and builds and compounds that Camp Honor, that people want to partner with us. And it's not just me, that there could be 4 hunts going on at the same time under the umbrella of Camp Honor, because people want to donate and give that opportunity to give back to first responders, as well as people who want to partner and give up their time to volunteer to get these people in the outdoors and give them those tools. Camp Honor, we want to build. I mean, we just started this year, had our first successful hunt. Please go to the YouTube channel and you'll be able to watch that excitement of a veteran and first responder get that opportunity. But we want to give the opportunity for you to come alongside us and support us. Go to camphonor.org, and there's a support tab right on the top right hand side. That'll link you directly to be able to financially support Camp Honor. And there is no donation that's too small, and there's none that's too large. And every dollar that goes to Camp Honor goes to the hunts, period. There's no salaries, and there won't be any salaries in the future for any of the people who partner with Camp Honor, that serve on Camp Honor. That every dollar will go towards the mission of Camp Honor. That's my commitment. That's our board's mission. And so other opportunities to come alongside, if you own property, doesn't have to just be in Ohio. It can be if you have a relative that owns property in Montana, or that ability, somebody in Montana. We have the resources to potentially take people out west to Michigan, Kentucky. We have people who want to volunteer and get these first responders and veterans out to these hunts. So there's so many different ways you can come alongside Camp Honor. Items. We're a nonprofit, so if you have items that we could attach a monetary value to, we could give you that for tax purposes. So, but camphonor.org, there's a contact us. And if you have any questions at all, things that you could potentially think that could you use this, or could I help in this manner, reach out to us. And also, if you know people who want to give back to the veterans and first responders, this is a great way for them to give back. And they can, we're so appreciative. We'll reach out personally to anybody that wants to partner or donate to us. When we thank you ahead of time. Thank you.